fables, cookbooks, graphic novels, biographies, women's fiction. Today I will talk about the art of publishing books. You may not be familiar with publishing or enjoy writing, and that's okay. However, we all have stories that others would love to hear and learn from. And a ghostwriter can help you write your story on your behalf, which can be lucrative and satisfying. Today, I will tell you how and where you can get it published. You may love to write, and I've always wanted to publish your book. Today, I will share the avenues to get your dream a reality. As a future published author, I know how important it is to know how to get your book and work published. I've been researching this topic for 14 years. Today, I will share, first, types of publishers, second, choosing a publisher, third, the finer points of publishing. Let's get started. First, types of publishers. As stated by Lofthouse Publishing, last accessed July 2023, there are three main types of publishers: traditional, self, and hybrid. Traditional publishers, they are when a publisher offers an author a contract and in turn prints, publishes, and sells your book through booksellers and other retailers. They're great at doing what they've done for hundreds of years, printing books. They're not so great at being instant stardom material, because only 1 and 2% of authors get published. Self-publishers, they're mostly online platforms that are half non-paying, like Wattpad, or there are Barnes & Noble Press, or Kindle Direct Publishing. They're great at being a fantastic way to get your work out there and learn more about the industry. They're not so great at being a small business that you're essentially running yourself. Hybrid publishers are a combination of both the self and traditional publishers, like Greenleaf Brook Group, Idea Press Publishing, and Lifetree Media. They're great at allowing you to have more freedom and control over your work and product. But authors should be wary, because there are scammers out there that call themselves hybrid publishers, like vanity presses, but they add no value to your work and charge you excessive fees. Now that I've shared the types of publishers, let's look at choosing a publisher. According to publishingtalk.org, last access June 2023, there are 10 major items to consider when choosing a publisher. Be aware of the different choices you have. Know how traditional publishing houses work. Have specific targets in mind. Be open-minded about your work. PR is the best way to get news and achieve media coverage. Don't waste too much time chasing a book deal. Call in professionals. Edit your work. Get to know your publishing team and seek guidance from the beginning. Be aware of the different choices you have. There are a variety of routes for authors to take, and options to invest in their own work. Know how traditional publishing houses work. Like, they're looking for something that sounds new and innovative, while also being reliably marketable. And new markets start and are created all the time. Have a specific target in mind and know what you're going to get out of the process. Be open-minded about your work. Balance between integrity of your own work, the potential publisher, and the editor. Experience to turn a great idea into a commercial success with minor tweaks. PR is the best way to get your news out and achieve media coverage. Third-party endorsing will add a lot to your credibility. Some companies use marketing departments for PR, and effectiveness depends on what relationship departments can forge. Don't waste too much time chasing a book deal. It takes 12 to 18 months from signing the contract to getting a book into print. So have a plan A and a plan B. Call into professionals. Consider using a full service and cooperative professional partner or service. Take the most professional path you can afford and edit your work, and make sure you're using a professional editor with lots of experience. Get to know your publishing team. It's vital to know your publishing team and how they work as a team, and you'll know if it's not the right fit right away. Seek guidance from the beginning. It's a shame not to seek the advice, which could turn into a great idea. Remember experienced publishers and the skills and advantages they have. Now that we have looked at choosing a publisher, we will consider the finer points of publishing. Now, to go into the finer points of publishing, like cost, obstacles, and retail publishing, cost and revenue. It could go from thousands to billions of dollars, which can be earned. But that all depends on how popular your work is, how big the company you are at is, and what type of publishing company you chose. Because the commission price depends on the type of publisher you have, because sometimes you will end up paying most of it yourself, or you have an advance which you have to pay off before you can even get and earn income from your books. According to Writers Relief staff on writersrelief.com, last accessed July 2023, there are 5 big obstacles to publishing success. Not enough time to write, writer's block, impatient attitude, not getting published, and fear of rejection. The obstacles. Not enough time to write. Creativity is like a muscle, and professional writers are like professional athletes. Both must exercise their muscles every day and stay on the top of their game. And many writers have responsibilities outside their creative pursuits, especially the earlier writers. Writer's block. Writer blocks can come from any number of places: self-doubt, jealousy, procrastination, inability to feel inspiration, and more. Impatient attitude. Some writers get so obsessed with the idea of publishing something that the quality of work becomes less important than the speed of which it's published. Not getting published. There are 2 specific things you can do to increase your odds. First, you'll want to double check your strategy and techniques. Second, be sure the editors and literary agents that you're sending your work to are the best people to read your work. Fear of rejection. Few of us enjoy getting rejection letters in the mail, but understand that letters of response are not signs of failure, but is the first step to making successful submissions. According to Stephanie Barco, a literary publicist, in her professional blog last accessed July 2023, there are several types of booksellers: retailers, distributors, and wholesalers. Retailers are typical book retailers include online bookstores like Amazon.com, retail physical bookstores, chain stores, and specialty stores. Distributors are typically have sales reps in at least a catalog and actively solicit orders from libraries, bookstores, and other retailers. Wholesalers usually do no marketing. They receive and process orders from libraries and retailers. The publisher or distributor is responsible for generating demand. Promotion and marketing. There is the ever popular debate whether one type of selling is better than the other, and that is online sales versus bookstores. Signing tours is something that all authors must go through in an effort to promote their books. According to Terry Barnes on Books Make a Difference, Last Access July 2023 touches on a little bit about responsibilities. One of an author's responsibilities is to their public image and the coverage they have in the media. One of the publisher's responsibilities is to provide relevant information and materials while also having a close relationship and communication with the writer and the market. In conclusion, I have shared the information on first, types of publishers, second, choosing a publisher, and finally, finder's points of publishing, classics, mysteries, horror, romance, short stories, self-help. Show me a family of readers, and I will show you the people who moved the world. Napoleon Bonaparte.